can the two of you tell me what your current project is?
I just rolled off of Once Upon a Time last night. We have a few war wounds, some action sequences, and I noticed the director's here as well.
It's a great set to work on.
It is. We were down at the MacGyver cabin, and it was just a natural, studio. It just seems surreal.
Now, going to the set of Once Upon a Time, it's amazing how they turn Langley and, all these places in BC into this fairy tale land.
Yeah.
Would you say that helps you get into character?
Absolutely. They add just some smoke machines and some lighting and stuff like that, but honestly, it's almost like a fairy tale setting that we live in here in British Columbia. Same for Lord of the Rings did for New Zealand. These kind of shows really showcase the landscape.
And can you tell me a little bit about who you play in Once Upon a Time?
I can't reveal too much. There's actually confidentiality we signed yesterday, so unfortunately I can't. But
that's all right.
It's a good part.
We'll look forward to seeing you on there no matter what.
Sandy.
And Sandy, can you tell me what you're working on currently?
Yeah, I just finished a guest star this year on a show called Primeval, New World, and it's going to be releasing shortly. It's pretty exciting.
And are you able to tell me about that character?
I was just going to say it's the same as Jason. I know it's been released online that I'm a pilot, a co-pilot, so I think that's safe to say because it's already out on the sci-fi blogs. But yeah, it was a really fun experience.
And out of all the roles that you've had, all the sets you've been on, what's your favorite?
One thing I shot this year in Toronto that I really enjoyed was actually a short film from the producers of this South Asian movie called Breakaway. They flew me down for a 5-minute love story, and just the way the character evolved and the way the story was written, it was really poignant and beautiful and subtle, and just the day on set with all the cast and crew was really, it was memorable for me. So that was something recently that I have to say was in my mind that first came to mind.
The lower budget ones are the best because everybody's just putting heart and soul into it. It's not about deadlines, it's not about production dollars going into it, right?
Now, all the work that you guys are doing in Vancouver currently, is it safe to say this is your home base, or are you guys traveling around all the time?
For myself, I would say that I'm like a leaf to the wind. It's a really bad analogy, but I find acting is universal. So if there's work in LA or Vancouver or Mumbai, India, I'm open to it.
Actors are leaves that blow in the direction of where they get work, pretty much. I'm originally from Calgary, and it's funny, since I moved to Vancouver, I'm booking more work in Calgary, and I think if I go to LA, I'll book more work in Vancouver. It's all about perception in this industry, right? So I've been taking trips out to LA, and you gotta cast a wide net.
Absolutely. I've actually heard the same thing, and it's best to have a home base and go where you're needed, right?
Exactly, yep.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.